sure they could have found a worse song to bring me on to be honest. But ladies and gentlemen, how are we? Oh, a little bit subdued. I'm going to ask you again. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we? There's that dexamphetamine energy I was looking for, hey? You this side of the room, you're a little bit more enthusiastic over here. You sound like you've just fucking swallowed a Valium that you got a drink from Peter Dutton. Good for you. My name's Cory. I'm going to be your host for the evening. I was on my way here this evening, right, and this bloke stops me in the street and goes, mate, has anyone ever told you look like the Temu version of John Wick? It's better than what I used to get, was the Hakea prison version of Ben Cousins, but reassure you all, I cannot kick or consume a ball like Ben, but I hope you're well. Fuck, you know what amphetamine, mate, don't you? Have a look at that laugh. Can't be true, bro, you're too fat to be on the gear. Anyway, it's a compliment of sorts, hey? He's got all his teeth, doesn't look like he's been at the Hotel Casuarina. Good for you. I hope you're all well. Who's excited to vote this weekend? Yeah, have you already voted? No? Has anyone already voted? Yeah, who'd you vote for, madam? You look like a Greens voter if I'm going to do it. If I'm going to do an instant biopsy on your personality, you don't strike me as the One Nation type, which is probably a compliment depending on how you sit on that spectrum. But, was I right? Fucking A. Can tell you don't own a fucking house, that's for sure. Hey, that makes me as well, But Jesus Christ, I look at Anthony Albanese and you just go, fuck, he's got all the spine of a bag of jellyfish, that cunt, doesn't he, you know? And Peter Dutton, you go look at him and go, oh, fuck, Voldemort, Timo, Trump, I don't know. He has the misfortune of looking like the egg Australians can't afford, you know? But anyway, enough about politics, because no matter who you vote for, the government gets in. But my name's Cory. Tell you a bit about myself. I'm actually the second most prominent comedian from Bassendean. For those of you who don't know, the first one is Rolf Harris. So, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown, so they say. But funnily enough, I'm actually a criminal lawyer. I do my best to put potentially dangerous people back into the community. You know. It's very rewarding work. Obviously a difficult thing to be funny about though, you know, given the gravity of what I do, because I do a lot of work in the domestic violence courts. And in this cultural moment, you know, jokes about domestic violence can be a little bit hit and misses. So, you know. And look, I accept some women find that joke a bit of a slap in the face, but, you know, you roll with the punchlines, don't you? Tell you what, God's got a cruel sense of humour, right, though, because I'm at this stage in life, all my friends who are trying to have kids, well-together, educated people who should have kids, find it extremely difficult to conceive. And then at work, I come across these no-hope, lumpenprol, dropkick drug addicts who get an 8-ball on a long weekend and get triplets. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not fair. Like, my friends who are struggling to conceive are thinking about IVF. I was like, fucking hell, have you thought about IVF? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's probably cheaper. You know, and what you lose in teeth, you gain in viable embryos, but, you know, all I'm saying is the ferals are particularly fucking fertile. And you know how I know this, right? Because there's no fertility clinics in Rockingham. So, well, there is, it's called the Magistrates Court, but, you know, you don't want to go, trust me. But who needs methamphetamine anymore when just about everyone's got a prescription for Dexies or Vyvanse? Am I right, girls? Woo-hoo-hoo! Keeping the weight off, I'm getting shit done, no longer responsible for my behaviour. We have the highest prescription rate of dexamphetamines anywhere in the Western world, right? Like the last society that was this medicated on amphetamines marched into Poland. And to be fair, they didn't fucking procrastinate, did they? Do you know what I mean? They got some things done, but there are consequences for long-term amphetamine use, right? 1 minute you're having a gay old time marching into the Poland with the boys, and then the next minute you're surrounded at Stalingrad in the middle of the winter, cut off by General Zhukov. So please keep that in mind. So as you can guess, I'm single. My partner broke up with me during the lockdowns, you know. She said that Telstra was going down into more than I did, and which makes sense though, right? Because Telstra does have better coverage in the bush. And fucking here I am, old mate voter tongue, you know? don't want to get me nose wet. Nah, it's a joke, ladies. I love snorkeling. I just like to have good visibility. Saying to them, man, because I'm a bit older than I look, and I was in a relationship for a long time. When I was young and you were interested in a girl, you had to go and strike up a conversation, right? Get a fucking phone number for a landline. Remember that? And you bring the landline, you run the risk of the overbearing father answering the phone, like, what are your intentions with my daughter? And you shit yourself. You're like, I just want to finger her on the bus home. And now, it's all online. Like, when I came out of a relationship, my mates are trying to get me back in the game, show me the new world. They're all on that Tinder. Some of the kinky ones are on this threesome app called Thrinder. No shit. The Catholic Church has one for their employees called Kinder. But, what, too soon? How long have you been out of Trinity College, mate? I went to Trinity College, you can't fucking tell. So what else has been going on? It's a strange time to be alive though, isn't it, guys? It feels like we're living in a South Park episode, doesn't it? Like, how do you make sense of the news cycle anymore? I saw this news story last year, right? The Israeli intelligence service, the Mossad, foiled a gas attack in Germany. Better late than never, I guess. And then I saw Gina Reinhart after Donald Trump had his fucking big election win last year. She was at his party in Florida, at his mansion, Mar-a-Lago in Florida. Gina Reinhart's at Donald Trump's residence. And I thought to myself, if there's one woman in this country who could sit in a room with Donald Trump and be completely confident that he wouldn't grab her by the pussy, it'd be Gina, right? Like, fuck, that'd be like grabbing a piece of steak, wouldn't it? It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Not so much a surf and turf, more of a queef and beef. But regardless, it's not my kind of fucking cuisine. Some of you might be, degenerates, you'll do anything for a fucking word. Good for you. I'm not here to judge, we're just here to make you laugh. Give me a shout if you've been to the Gong Show before! That wasn't a shout, mate. That was like you missed found your prostate, you know what I mean? So what this is democratic comedy. You guys get to vote, and just like the weekend, you'll fuck this up. You'll get done in, I don't know who cares, but you've got these yellow paddles on your fucking table. You all see that there? Beautiful. So if someone comes out, right, they've got a minute immunity. And if you don't like them, right, you've got a minute before you can put your plate up. And if you don't like them, you put your plate straight up. And I'll be honest with you, there's some autistic cunts on here you don't want to hear more than 90 seconds from. All right? So please don't be shy to express your disgust. The brutality is what makes this fun, okay? And we all know that you can be capricious douchebags. So, is everyone fucking up on the rules? Beautiful. So I'm going to rip this along. Please welcome to the stage your gong master for the evening, Mr. Christopher Shan!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cory White, your MC tonight. All right, fair enough. Very funny. Not tall, but very funny. All right, guys, welcome to the show. Tonight is the Gong Show. Who's been before? Give us a shout. Fuck yeah, a lot of return customers. Great to see. Thank you for your continued patronage, sir. Fucking A. Well, welcome to the show, guys. Like Cory said, we have a whole bunch of acts. Round of applause for the acts, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming up one by one and try to do the gong tonight. Like I said, they have a maximum 3 minutes, and tonight we have a prize pool of $500, ladies and gentlemen. Now, $500, pretty good, right? Yeah, not bad, fucking A. $500, and that's going to get split up. The winner gets $350, second place $150 for third place. So, round of applause for the Comedy Lounge. We're putting up some cash, ladies and gents. What we're going to do is we're going to get the acts out here, and like I said, you fucking be the judge tonight. You know, I'm looking for about 5 plays before we gong them off. Also seems quite racist they make an Asian man ring the fucking gong every week. I'm just going to point that out. Then again, it is my gong. Okay, no, honestly, the fucking booker of the room was like, hey Chris, do you have like, we're going to do the Gong Show, do you have like a big wok or something you could bring in as a gong? I was like, just ask me for the gong, cunt. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's a weird way around it. But we're going to bring them up, ladies and gents. I'm looking for about 5 to 7 plates. Hold them up if you don't like it, because sometimes they can win you back. Probably won't, but hold them up. About 5 to 7, we'll get them the fuck off stage for you guys, all right? And we'll get your first act up here, ladies and gents. So let's get this round of applause going. Come on, let's hear it. Let's get some energy in here. And make some noise for Wyatt Nixon!
How we doing? Make some noise! Oh yeah, it's good to be here. I've had a bit of a rough week though. I got dumped on Monday. Oh, no, she said she wanted to try dating a few ladies, which was a shocker. Thought I looked like a fucking lesbian. Apparently no, it's a struggle being single, man. I swear every time I approach a woman, I end up crying. But that's normally the pepper spray. I don't know, it's just too kinky out there though, man. I mean, the last person I slept with wanted to try something called missionary sex. The only missionary I knew was the one at church. So I read her the Bible and fucked her little brother.
All right, one guy laughing a little too hard at that.
But yeah, have we got any vapors in the house? Any vape lords here tonight? They're out there, I can smell blueberries. No, I like the vapes, but I don't own one, so I got to share them, and it gets real gross sometimes. You got to watch 6 or 7 dudes suck and slobber on this thing while you patiently wait at the end of the line like you're the last guy in the gangbang. Terrible, man. And my dad, he at 60 decided he wanted to start vaping, which is so fucking gay. This cunt smells like guava blueberry queefs. It's terrible, man. I've got to look my own mother in the eyes like, I hope you're not cheating on this dickhead. Yeah. But no, it's good, it's good. Yep.
All right, let's listen to what's next on the card, all right?
Yeah, let's do bingo. Now, my friend told me recently that apparently statistically it's less attractive if you vape, which is strange because he's 23 and bald. I think statistically that makes you unfuckable.
All right. Give it up for Wyatt Nixon, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking hell. Cory, doesn't it suck when your mum makes you bring your little brother to work?
He's taller than me, the fuckhead. But look, if you do want to see Wyatt performing again, he will be appearing in Perth Magistrates Court via video link from Hakea. So, get your tickets.
All right, guys. Well, that's your first act, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. We popped the cherry. Got the first one out of the way. Let's get your next one up here. Make some noise for Locky Skinner. It's the same guy.
I'm just like a mix between Cory and the last bloke. Except I'm more stoned. Yeah, guys. My name's Locky, and I'm a tradie. I know it doesn't look like it. When I get to site, everyone goes, phew, the barista's here. But I owe this look to my parents, actually, because my mum's a hippie. She's from Freo. And my dad's Shaggy. He's from Scooby-Doo. But yeah, I feel like as a tradie, what's going on?
I feel like they're laughing, but for the wrong reasons.
You know, I feel like people, they always think I'm on some kind of psychedelics. Like, I had a bloke come up to me the other day and he goes, "You look like you're on acid." Didn't really bother me though, because I walked off and he turned into a bag of jelly beans. But yeah, I just turned 22. I had a pretty weird birthday this year though. I got some of the weirdest presents. I got a copy of Brokeback Mountain, a box of tissues, and a book titled How to Be a Man. I was wondering what this all means, so I asked my parents, but they just said I need to stop buying my own birthday presents. Yeah, I am a tradie, guys. Do we have any other tradies in, by the way? Yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Having a break from the TAB? Don't you reckon being a tradie's like, it's pretty tough though. Like I said, I'm only 22 and I've already got the body of a 50-year-old man buried in my backyard.
All right, Locky Skinner, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck, I feel like all the contestants are just from like a skate shop, you know what I mean? Just all the same dude. All right, we'll get your next act up here, ladies and gents. Please make some noise for Ros Evans.
Hey, hey, hey.
What's up? I think the law can be really confusing and unfair sometimes. Like, why is it perfectly legal to spew anywhere, but you'll cop a fine for chucking a shit in a kebab shop after a night out? That makes no sense. Right? Like, they're both pretty stinky bodily fluids in public, right? I actually ended up asking a cop, like, why that is, and he said that it's complicated, because spew's a bit of a grey area, that they had CCTV footage of me shitting on the falafel. Oopsies.
Let's go back to that and reminisce, guys.
It's fucking 1 minute. Chill out. Fuck. I was at work the other day and a couple of us were talking and we were discussing what the most optimal penis size is for a man. A couple of the other guys were like 7 to 8. I was like, no, minimum 12 and up. Like, I want it cartoonishly big. One of the girls was like, why would you want a dick that big? It would just hurt any woman that you'd be with. And I was like, you think I want a huge cock to impress women? No, thank you. I want a huge cock so that I can impress my friends and scare my enemies. You know? Fucking pull that shit out during an argument I'm losing, man. It's like, what's that? You got good points, facts, and logic? Yeah, look what I brought. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, you won the battle, but I won the war. Sick. Got you guys back. Fuck yeah. Poo and dicks. Fuck yeah. You guys are dumb cunts, eh? Yes! Alright. I'm really worried about the future of this city. I don't know if you guys noticed it, definitely on the way here. It's completely fucking overrun by the worst people ever. Someone needs to take a stand. Go out there and tell them all that electric scooters look fucking stupid, man. Seriously. I'm sick of seeing grown men zooming past me like this. It's fucking goofy, man. That's what always makes me laugh when chicks are like, oh, I love a man on a motorbike, so sexy. It's a giant electric scooter with a fucking chair. Like, but ladies, what is so sexy about a man on a motorbike? I don't get it. Is it the helmet? Is it the bike? Or is it because there's a mysterious man on the road doing this? Is this hot? Is this doing it for anybody at all right now? I guess it's on the way to shaking my ass a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to fucking do that tonight.
That's your other job.
I think it's actually the free meth they're attracted to.
It's not 3 minutes. Okay. Saw a news article the other day. Fuck me. Hey!
And for your first act through to the final, Ros Evans, ladies and gentlemen. I fucking loved it because even he was surprised that he made the time. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, 3 minutes. Yeah, fucking sick. All right, guys, we'll get your next act up here. Please make some noise for Shan Forio.
Fuck, man, what if the goat's a boy? Anyway, so I fucking tried to stop doing so many drugs around my house, mate, but then the drugs wore off and I realised I don't even have a fucking house. Yeah, magic mushrooms, yeah, they're fucking fun. First time I had them, right, fucking they just started to kick in. It was like an hour later, just starting to kick in. This bloke Tyler, right, he picks his fishing reel up, starts winding in. He goes, you know, these mushrooms, they're not that strong, are they? Like, just enough to take the edge off, nothing too extreme. Clinton comes from around the corner and he says, well, ticket, if they're not that extreme, why the fuck are you fishing in the backyard? Yeah, we laughed way harder than you guys, eh? We went up to the golf course, right? Because why the fuck not? Took a fishing rod with us, yeah, you know, as you do. There was no dams or lakes or anything to fish in, so we were just casting it down the fairway, having a fat time. Fucking 3 blokes tripping on mushrooms, fishing on a golf course. We all got blowies. That's just what happens when you take drugs and play with your mates, right? He's burying his face in his hand, he knows what I'm talking about. Start walking to the pub, right? The fucking Donnybrook pub, because this is where this story fucking happened. Walking down the main street of Donnybrook, right? I see the street lights. Clinton starts freaking out. He's like, fuck man, I'm wigging it, the lights, I'm freaking out. He was more scared than an altar boy in after school detention. I just looked at him on the ground in the fetal position. I was like, what the fuck, mate? Like, what's so hard about walking to the pub when you've already scored a hole in one with your mate's ball? Oh, fuck, I didn't laugh either with his nuts in my mouth. Oh, that's what makes you put the paddle up. Fuck it.
I think it was the 2 minutes before, actually. So for Shan Forio, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder how many Googles of Taliban fucking goats he did before that joke. Don't check your search history. All right. Ladies and gents, we have about 7 more acts in the first half, so let's get your next one up here. Make some noise. Tate Middleton!
Hey guys, how are we? As you just heard, my name is Tate, so T-A-I-T, which is Latin for my parents are fuckwits. When I was a kid, I once put super glue in my own mouth. Yeah, I did that. No, there's no joke or punchline to this. I'm just simply telling you guys pretty early on, don't expect fucking much. Also, I've been told I look like Susan Boyle with a shit beard. The claps, sir. Yeah, I've been going on some dates recently. That fucking sucks, but been trying out the apps. I went on a date probably about a month ago, and halfway through it I was told that I had one of those faces. I don't know what that actually meant, so I asked her, and she was like, your face could be on any newspaper around the world. They could just change the captions and it would make sense. Okay? She was like, yeah, it could be a picture of your face. She says, man cures cancer. And I was like, that's sick. And she was like, but could say man fucks cat. Like, how'd they know? It's a guinea pig, anyway. They're easy to catch. The very last date that I went on, I decided to be cute. It's not my forte. And I started to send the text messages. We're at the table together. And I was waiting for my name to pop up on her phone. It wasn't my name, it just said Little Hagrid. Yeah, dating's cool. I don't usually do this joke, but here we go. The last time I had sex, I was on top like a gentleman. Shouldn't have said. As I said, I was on top like a gentleman, and it's super dangerous because obviously I'm fat as shit. And if my arms gave out, she's dead. And my parents on the first story. And she was like, Tate, I am so wet. And I was like, don't worry about it, that's what I do. She was like, no, I am too wet. And I was like, don't worry about it, just buy me a drink sometime. She was like, no, you're sweating in my mouth. Yeah. So dating's been good. No good at segues. A few years ago, unfortunately, my grandmother passed away. She was 97 years old when she died. 97 years old, right? My parents came up to me and they were like, Tate, we would like you to do the eulogy. I was like, no, thank you, I'm busy.
Look, in my mind, I like to think that's how the real life story ended. You know what I mean? He just walked away. Fuck you, Nan.
That was quality. Give him another round of applause.
Tate Middleton, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely killing it.
Keep that applause rolling for your next act, the wonderful Idmma!
How's it going, guys? My name's Idmma. I'm from Somalia, which obviously means I am a pirate. You fucking knew it. Yeah, it's great. Yar, as I say. I mean my people. No, like I tripped in front of someone and they're like, Black Hawk down. And I was like, yeah. No, but being a pirate, it honestly looks like I cook for them. You know what I mean? Like I'm just on the ship's like, paprika. You guys worked so hard today. But honestly, it would make sense that I would obviously cook for the pirates because I can't kill anyone. Maybe. So I started researching serial killers. Like, you know, girls know Jeffrey Dahmer. Obviously, he ate guys. You know, I see a few of his types tonight. An Irish delicacy here. He'd have you with Guinness. No, but honestly, wouldn't Jeffrey love to be around nowadays, you know? He wouldn't have to hunt. He could just sort of like Uber and DoorDash every night. I mean, yeah, but like being Somali is weird. I remember when I turned 18 and I got a marriage proposal from this 48-year-old guy, and my dad was like, how much? He said 5,000. See, you're not laughing because you thought it was 2 goats. And I thought at least...
All right. I mean, that was a little bit fucked up because she was like, someone tried to buy me, and then you white people raise paddles. And that's fucked, all right?
You did. And they say we're not a racist country. But anyway, let's keep this moving along, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Tabo Chuma.
Hey, everyone. I'm Idmma's uncle. Welcome. Hey, at least you know where all the Mold Vision donations went. So, thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here. I love living in WA. I've heard tell that people say WA should split off and become its own country. Have you guys heard this? I think you should do it. Yeah, fuck yeah, right? Like that first presidential election would be fun. You know, Ben Cousins versus Basil Zemplis. Crack versus cocaine, like the big... Fucking amazing, man, you know? And times are tough right now, right? Like, people are broke. Even my drug dealer started charging GST now. Motherfucker switched to reusable needles. It's fucked. Movies are shit. I saw that fucking new movie, Sinners. You guys seen that shit? It's about black vampires. Yeah, one of them doesn't bite white people because there's not enough seasoning in the blood.
Just overly salty. That's chicken salt.
One of the vampires is Irish, and that's perfect because they don't like the sun anyway. Okay, you guys didn't like that one as much. You're gonna love this next one. Times are tough. Even white supremacists don't dress as well anymore. Yep, told you. No, because white supremacists used to be, you know, like the Nazis were like Hugo Boss, Coco Chanel. Now it's speed dealer sunnies and flannel. What the fuck happened? You know, even the Klan, we need the Klan back with those nice robes and shit. Look, they were fucked up, but you're like, this is kind of giving. This is, you know what I mean? This robe is serving cunt. If you're gonna curb stomp me, at least let it be with a respectable shoe, for God's sake. You know what I mean? I don't wanna be fucking curb stomped by some Crocs. I'm like, what are those? Get away from me. Doc Martin, all right, come here. This is good. I tell you what, man, I love my girlfriend. I do have one. It was her birthday last week, just turned 18. Been together now 4.5 years, and thank you. I'm kidding. I don't know her birthday. She asked me the most annoying question the other day. She goes, "Babe, when did you fall in love with me?" And that's a tough question as a dude because I can't tell her the truth. The truth is, it was when she touched my dick enough times that I was like, "Fuck, she has a great personality, actually." But you can't say that because it's mean or some shit. I don't know. Hey, there we go. Thank you.
Get up for Tabo. Kids say the darndest things. Okay. Fucking, yeah, we got 2 through, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing well in the last few years. We've been absolute bangers. We've got 3 left. Let's get them up here. Your next one, make some noise for Omar. Fuck, you just walked out dressed exactly how that other guy just described racist.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Vegetarians, has anyone here ever been to a vegetarian's funeral? You know, do vegetarians die? Do they die or do they slowly wither away and fade into nothingness? Has anyone? Is that a yes? Salmonella, though. That worked the other day. I don't know why it didn't work here, but maybe it's you guys. I don't know. But no, I think you're alright, but probably not. I don't know. You seem like cockheads, but let me just. No, salmonella. It's so when you eat.
I see the plates. We want to see what happens.
When you eat raw chicken, and you get sick, you call it salmonella. When I eat salmon, do we call it chickenella? It's just wait, just one second. I feel like Cinderella.
All right. Yeah. Omar, ladies and gentlemen.
I very much enjoyed that because the girl who votes green, she saw him and was like, plate straight up. What was it? Was it the vegetarian or did you think he was Israeli?
She's what? She's vegetarian. Oh, that's fine.
And anti-Semitic. Great. Anyway. Kidding, I'm assuming.
Give it up for Omar one more time, ladies. That was a lot of fun. I love Omar. Every time he comes on,
it's eccentric. It's different. It's unique.
It's something. Okay. All right, guys. We have 2 more acts left in this half. Let's get your next act. Speaking of something different, please welcome to the stage, David Robinson.
That's cool. There's like a little perfectly for this. Do you guys like sexual preferences? It's pretty good, hey. Like the language of it. It's like when you go to Thailand and then you get a massage and you're like, oh no, penis? That's not what I like. It's definitely not my preference. And they're like, oh, you want the lady? The real? Oh, no, it's okay. You're already here. Yeah. Hey, it hasn't been a minute just yet. No, maybe it has. Who's ever heard of a chuckle fucker? Yeah, it's weird. It's an American term. They use it for people that go to comedy shows who fuck comedians. I was just wondering for sex. 1, 2, 3.
All right. David Robertson, everybody. Fucking, he is, honestly, I love that bloke. I don't know why. I just find him so adorable, you know what I mean? He puts the yaw in autism. Okay. Let's get your last act for this half out, ladies and gentlemen. Please, big welcome for Squirly.
G'day, I'm Squirly. How you going? You up and about? Yeah, I know. It sounds like they gave a jockey growth hormones and did fuck all about the voice. It's all good.
Sounds like they gave a man helium.
No, it's all good. So, I gotta do some fucking jokes. We do this every week. Jesus Christ. Did you guys see that thing where women were talking on the internet about how they'd rather run into a bear in the woods than a man? You see that, yeah? And all the internet men were getting fucking angry about it. The internet men and Cory, I'm guessing. Yeah. I read his blog. He wasn't happy. But I don't understand that shit, so I had to ask my girlfriend, and she explained to me that like a lot of women get predated on by men, and so they're their natural predator, so they'd rather see the bear in the woods because they'd feel safer. And I was like, yeah, that's what I've been saying about all your male friends. Yeah, like I'd rather you went out for drinks with the bear than be rat from fucking sales, you know? At least the bear's not going to come into my house talking about how he knows my girlfriend so well and pretend like we both don't know he's trying to fucking maul her, you know? You're 34, it's Brad, not B-Rad, fuckwit.
This feels quite real, doesn't it, Squirly?
I'll tell you about it on the forum later. It's cool though. My girlfriend is a feminist though, you know, like she's a strong, independent woman outside the house, like hear her fucking roar, you know. But inside the house we have good sex, you know. Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about, ladies, like inside the bedroom, you can be treated like a piece of meat and have like some chance of an orgasm. Like not guaranteed, but you got a ticket in the fucking lottery, you know? Or like you can get treated like a person, you know? But like everyone knows there's no O inequality.
Sound pretty certain for a bloke who can't spell.
I might have needed your help on that one before I got out here. I don't know what to say from here, to be honest. I don't think I've got any time.
Okay, give it up for Squirly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. That cunt is more Australian than Blinky Bill, you know what I mean? I fucking love Squirly. Guys, that is end of all the acts for the first half. So a round of applause for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do now is take a quick 5-minute break to go grab a drink, cigarette outside, whatever you need to do. One more time for all the acts, guys, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Alrighty, and we are live here at the halftime report. We have Squirly right here, mate. How are ya?
Yeah, I'm wearing 2 left-footed thongs.
Yeah, right.
A bit of a mistake, I reckon.
Did anyone notice when you were up there?
I don't know.
Jokes are just too good, they're focused on that.
Yeah, give them a couple lefts and they think it's the right, mate. That's how we go.
The guy can still dance with 2 left feet.
Yeah,
I love it.
something like
that. He's getting like smashed by this door here. It's insane.
Yeah.
But again, fuck.
We've got Dan coming.
Oh yeah, Tom.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we'll bring Tom in. We'll clear out of here, so we'll give time. Come with me, Nathan. We got Tom hopping up tonight. We'll interview him in a minute, but we'll get out of there to give him space. Where are all these comedians for me to interview? Hop out of the way, guys. Oh, hello, Sean. Locky, let's get a little interview. I love the set.
Did ya?
Yeah, it was good.
I didn't know what was happening, really.
It's been a weird vibe tonight compared to most.
Oh, well, it is what it is. The good people are doing well, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, as long as the consistents are consistently doing well, you know it's a consistent night.
That's it. No, I don't know about weird nights and bad nights. There's always can be made a good night, you know.
That's it. A night's a night. It's what you make off it.
That's it.
So what's new in the pipelines for Locky?
What's new in my pipe?
Yeah, what's
Is
new
that
in
what
your
you're
pipeline?
asking?
Like, are you traveling anywhere anytime soon?
I'm going travelling all the way from here to Fremantle later on, probably.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So no Canadian gigs.
Why would I be doing Canadian gigs?
That's the only country I think of. You're supposed to be like, yeah, I'm traveling the world, I'm making moves, I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, I'm making money moves. It'll cost me about $4.50 in fuel, probably from here to Fremantle. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
Exciting interview. Thank you so much, Bubba.
Anytime, mate. Anytime.
Love your work.
You guys enjoy.
Enjoy. Who else can we grab? Alrighty. How are you, brother?
Yeah, always fine and dandy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talk us through your set. How do you think it went?
It was going pretty good. I was meant to go into a different tangent, but I forgot it, so I...
You jumped into the chuckle fuck a bit.
Yeah. I always ask that just in case.
Yeah.
I never
You never know. You're just cruising. But yeah, now you're a fan of the night. Who do you think's done the best so far?
Oh, I think Tate's one was pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I don't know that. Yeah, there was a few good ones. I think the audience made some good choices tonight. Yeah.
No, nice. Anyway, we got Josh Durkins here. How are we, Josh? What do you think?
Are you doing a set? That's what I want to
Am
know.
I doing a set?
Yeah, do it.
Well, you've asked me on camera now. I can't bail out of it, you dog.
All right, well, have fun.
I was going to slip out of that lineup all quietly. I'm not feeling it tonight. You can tell in the interviews I'm off, and they want me to go on stage tonight. How is this going to work? All right. I'm here with Tabo Chuma, the man, the myth, the legend. Come here, Tabo. How did your set go?
It was horrible. It was awful.
You made it through,
One of the worst. I did make it through, but it was by the skin of my teeth. How are you going? I want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you.
You can interview me, baby. Let's do this.
When did the Blazers start? What's going on with that?
Well, I got this a few years ago for a film premiere,
Uh-huh.
and I never get many chances to wear it
You
because
look
I'm
good.
what they call a degenerate.
Right.
And Johnny told me to put the jacket on for the interviewing. I'm like,
Right.
it's gone full Dennis committee. It's great.
I love that.
It's literally the only time I get to wear it. I've got 3 jackets sitting
Yeah.
up in there.
Okay.
I had no point leaving them at home.
But that's such a Johnny way to think, mate, if you're going to be presenting in a show, you need a jacket, mate. It's unprofessional.
It's all in the jacket.
Yeah.
He once told me I needed to wear the jacket. He only said the jackets. I rocked up in board shorts and the jacket. They weren't a fan. Aesthetically beautiful.
He needs to give you your own Rolex there, John.
Yeah.
You need to complete the look. This is
That's
no
it.
good. What is that?
Yeah, this is a cheapie.
That's a $12 watch, John. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
This
Straight
guy's
from
representing
Bali.
the brand. Yeah. This needs to be Italian silk.
That's it. What's happening? I've got the purple felt jacket in there for special occasions.
Right. The Joe White special.
That's it.
Right. Okay,
But
interesting.
yeah, what do you think of the audience tonight?
Audience is good. There's a lot of young people here tonight. A lot of them are quite dumb. But you notice that? They're like, anything smart, they're like...
They haven't lived long enough to get all the references.
Yeah.
They can't connect the dots.
You go, pussy, and they're like, oh, I can't believe you said that.
I've been waiting to see one of those all week.
Nah, I'm kidding. They're a great crowd.
They're putting me up this half.
I saw that, yeah. Are you excited?
Well, no, I was just on the camera. I'm feeling a bit off tonight, even in the interviews. So,
Really?
I'll just go up there, do what I can.
Okay, let me give you a motivational talk.
Oh, let's do it.
Dan, you need to stop judging yourself because you know what? You're a fantastic comedian. You're a great person. You're a great presenter. You're well dressed. 50% of your outfit, and you're gonna kill it tonight. Because you know why? You're Dan motherfucking Ward, the best and only person who could be possibly doing this horrible, horrible job.
I feel like I could run through a wall now.
Yeah.
Watch me. I'll kill it.
Run through
the
this
name
wall.
of you. No, this one anyone could.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's
Probably
not really
that
a
one.
wall. That's just a bit of fabric.
Ah, right, okay. Well, run through the metaphorical wall of their senses of humor.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll march forward and onwards.
Yes. I look forward to seeing your set. You're gonna kill it. Please don't make me do these again.
Love Tabo Chuma, everybody. You can find him gigging all around Perth or giving a motivational speech to a high school football team. You know? Alex Hudson, how are you, brother?
How are you?
Did you hear some of that?
Yeah, that was.
Do you feel motivated?
I did feel motivated.
I got the hair standing
So
up on
how
me.
you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Everyone's just interviewing me now. This is wild.
Well, you're coming on right up. You're coming on right after me, so.
Yeah, you're opening for me, bro.
Yeah, so it's a bit of pressure.
How can I follow you?
Well, after some geezer's gonna get sent off after 30 seconds. How are you gonna follow that?
Now, when's the last time you did the gong?
Few weeks ago, probably. Few weeks ago.
How did you go?
Gonged off. I think I'm 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be better.
Have you made it through the gong yet?
Yeah. Made it once. Yeah.
And did you get any money or?
Nah. It was 1 week like everyone went through. Yeah.
We get some of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's new for you? Where are you sitting in your career of comedy?
Where am I sitting?
Yeah. Like, have you got like a formed and molded yet, or are you still in the process of doing that?
Still in the process. I'd like to try and test out some new stuff tonight if I can get past the first 45 seconds, maybe. If not, still enjoy it, learning experience. Come back another time. How about you?
Me, I'm just trying some new stuff at that point. When you got a 5 and you don't want to, I'm at that weird stage where I hate doing what comedians do and doing the same bit all the time, because even though they're different audiences, the other comics are hearing you saying the same bit.
It's like you see some guys that get up this week and just do the same thing every time.
I've heard this for
I
7
couldn't
years.
do it. Yeah.
I wish I could. It breaks me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go see who else is lurking around here.
Spoke to Dave yet? David?
Yeah, we've spoken. We've had a yarn. But, all right, take it easy, bro. Let's get some customers. Let's speak to some customers. Hello, mate. I love your style.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's like if Ned Flanders was in, the Mighty Ducks. It's great.
Yeah, no, it is. So, to be fair, won't be looking better than this, but, I skipped work today just to come here.
True. Hear that? Skipping work, just have some laughs. That's what it's all about.
Oh, wait, is this going on records?
Yeah, this is live on TV.
Ah, bollocks.
He's joking. This is actually from... This is 3 weeks ago. We hear it later, so...
Oh, yeah. You never know where I was or where I should be.
Where's the accent from, brother?
It's a bit of Irish, a bit in English.
Oh, yeah? Whereabouts from both?
So the north of England, Manchester, Warrington, Ireland, about Ennis Diamond, County Clare, and then south of England, about Reading.
Yeah, see, anyone that you want to shout out at home?
No.
No, you left him for a reason. You're out of my life. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite comedian so far?
Oh, it's a horror one, I'm not going to lie. There's been some absolute standout performances. I mean, your man with the beard with the white shirt. I've been cracking up instantly.
Tate's good. Tate's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, a lot of the rest of them been superb. I'm a hard man to please, but
That's the Gong Show for you.
Yeah.
It's either, you got to light it up or be lit up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very easy on the fucking paddle if I need to be, but I do have to say, very good performances tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You be coming back down?
Oh, of course I will be.
Bring the boss down.
He doesn't need to know.
Enjoy, brother. Who else have we got lurking in here? Let's pop our head in the green room. Oh, it's packed out in here. I'll get you to take a seat and I'll give you a little cheeky interview.
I'll talk to Tom.
Nah, we'll get Tom.
Yeah, get Tom.
What's happening, Tom?
Not much.
Got you here?
Not much.
Not much? You on tonight?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Ready to give him your best stuff?
Yep.
You got some new stuff you were running by me before?
Yeah, this is my first one back for a while.
Yeah, how long's it been?
About 3 months.
Yeah, right. Yeah, quarter year.
Yeah.
I can see it in your eyes. You're ready to go. You're itching.
I wouldn't say that, Dan.
Anyone at home you want to say hi to?
Hi, Mum.
Hey, Mum. That's all.
If you're on Facebook, hey, Mum.
Let's go. Awesome. Tom Bartlett, everyone. Check him out. He is absolutely hilarious. What's happening, brother?
Nothing much. How are you?
Not much. You're sitting there all nonchalant, like you're ready to nail this. I love the confidence.
Yeah, I'll either nail my content or I'll nail the gong. Either one of two.
One or two. So, anyone you want to call out at home?
Hey, Dan.
Yeah? Joe?
You, Dan.
Dan, me.
Yeah, calling
Oh,
you.
when I'm watching it later on. Yeah. I'll be like, hey, Babin. Hurry up! We're ready to wrap
Hurry
this
up!
I was saying we got to wrap this up, guys. Let's head out to the desk and get ready, guys. It's going to be an awesome second half. Bunch of great comedians, excluding myself. We're going back to the tech desk with Josh, with Justin. Enjoy, guys. We'll see you at the end of the show. Farewell.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands back together for your MC, Cory White!
Are we well? You enjoy your break? Yeah, good. I gave up drinking on Sunday and Thursday night I'm back on the piss. Relatable to anyone else? Oh, Christ. This is my way here this evening. I came through Northbridge, right? And in the corner of Lake and James Street in Northbridge is this big park. And in the corner of the park is a big fuck off television. Has anyone else seen this? I thought to myself, fuck me, that's how you know Perth is a boomtown. Because even the homeless have a flat screen, you know? We've just come back from Melbourne and fuck, I think that's my least favourite part of southern China, I have to say. Seriously, negatively queered, non-binary, polyamorous, fair trade, autistic, Culver, shithole of mediocrity and foreign ownership, that kind of a place is. Christ. I was in Melbourne, right, and I seen this prick banging down the street on an electric scooter with no helmet, wearing a face mask. Right, the fucking rainbow lights are on, but there's no one home in that city, you know what I mean? I got talking to one of these bearded hipster Melbourne wanker piece of shit, you know the type with the fucking Ned Kelly beard and the black frame glasses and the shit tattoos, drinking his decaf espresso almond milk non-binary martini, you know? With a dash of gender fluid, and he goes, oh, you're from Perth? I was like, yeah, all proud and parochial. He goes, oh mate, Perth is an absolute hole. I thought, shit, I guess that explains why we called our soccer team the Glory. I like that joke, it's a good barometer as to how many depraved fucks we got in an audience. And my man in the front row here, hey? Catching some cock through the jib rock, good for you. It's what the diggers fought for, bro. Very nice. I tell you what, it's a difficult time to be a comedian though, isn't it? Because we live in this, climate of, censorship and people addicted to fucking outrage and in love with their own morality, trying to force-feed their half-baked political adolescent opinions down your throat all the time. I'm just sick of it, right? You try and skirt the issue, that's gendered language. Try and stay in my lane, the cyclists get shitty with me. And walk on eggshells and the vegans throw a shit fit. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you can't win. So I'm going to write children's books. This is what all the morally bankrupt, rich fuck comedians from the Melbourne establishment are doing, right? Writing children's books with no morality tail to it. Like when I was a kid, a children's book had a moral parable. The ugly duckling grows into the beautiful swan. The short boy can walk tall. These cunts. My non-binary unicorn farts glitter. What? That's what you're instilling in your kids, you one-dimensional banal fucking morons. So I'm going to get on the gravy train and I am going to write a children's book to educate them about trans issues. Yeah. I'm going to call it Where's Willie? I am working on a sequel called Postman Pat, but having trouble finding a publisher in this fucking climate. Can you believe that? Might have to hit up old mate J.K. Rowling, see if she can get me a book deal. Yeah, fuck, who's a J.K. Rowling fan? Yeah, it's funny, man. I can't believe we live in a time where there's such a thing as a far-right children's author. You know what I mean? And the woke tarts get upset about her, you know, because of their views about trans people. It's like, no, I'm a Hufflepuff. She's upset me. And I was like, oh, calm down. You're a fucking adult. Get over it. You know? Please, there are real problems in this country that affect us all, not your fucking views on gender. But anyway, is there any questions? Oh, come on, Greenie. You've got one, surely. No, they're not so brave when there's a crowd. But anyway,
I'm brave behind a keyboard, for sure.
I don't know. But what's happened to the gays? Remember when they were good fun, you know? Seriously, I told that joke in Sydney, right? Because I'm not homophobic, but I am a little bit homo-fatigued, you know? And I mean, I know that sounds like I've had a big night at the Steamworks, but I told that joke in Sydney, right? This gay guy got up and broke a bottle and tried to stab me. No shit. And I knew he was gay because it took him 6 goes to try and break the bottle, but But I'll tell you what, trendsetters, if there's one thing I've learned over the last 5 years, it's this, right? It's that I want guns. I'm not joking. I'll never forget the way everyone behaved when scarcity came to town in 2020 during the lockdowns. Remember that? People punching on in coals over toilet paper of all fucking things. It's like, use a hose, you uncivilised pigs, please. But it scared me because you know what it's done, right? Is it's pulled back the veneer of civilisation on everyone. And you can look inside those people's heads and go, fuck, that's a glorified monkey with a mortgage and a fuck marriage that is 6 meals away from becoming a psychopath. And that's why I want guns. But the problem with that is my view on guns is like my view on dildos, right? But I don't want one in my house. Because I know I can't be trusted not to use it on myself. So I know what you're doing later, mate. I ain't gonna fucking begging for a pegging, son. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage your gong master, Mr. Christopher Shan.
Yes, one more time for Cory White, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of fun here, but he'll ruin a game's night. Okay. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Gong Show. In my hot little hands, I have the $500, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, we all work in the mines. This means fuck all to all of us, does it? So what's fucking happening right now? You know, like, what do you do for a job? Yeah. You what? Woolies, cunt, you should be up and down for this. What the fuck? This is like a year's wage for you, you little fuck, you know? I've got the $500 in my hands, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, fuck yes, that's good. Well, yeah, and what's going to happen, like I said, $350 for the winner, $100 for second place, and $50 for third place. And what we'll do is we're going to vote for them at the end, so remember who your favourites are. Other than that, we're going to keep the night off. Yeah, that's getting rolled up for Before it even started, I knew what it was going. Criminal lawyers, am I right? All right. It's true, they know where to get the good stuff. Anyway, too much? Too real, okay.
I'll hit you up if I need a loan shark and a whore later, right?
All right, guys, we're going to get your first act up here. Let's keep the night going. Please make some noise for the big dog, Sean Conway!
Fuck yeah, how are we all going? Going good? I believed it. Nah, man, I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling the best, to be honest. I'm still coming down from Anzac Day. We all have a good Anzac Day? It was pretty wild this year. That was pretty wild. Did you guys see that? The neo-Nazis heckling the Welcome to Country? This is why I don't like the media. Like, this is how you know there's like a big divide between the media and just regular Australians. Because the media was like, oh my God, can you believe neo-Nazis heckled the Welcome to Country? Can you believe neo-Nazis heckled the Welcome to Country? Yes. Like, that's what they do. Like, they just spend their whole time heckling black people when they're doing black people things. You know. It's wild, man. Like, what was the media's perspective on neo-Nazis before this event? You know, just when I was starting to like these cunts, they come out and do something completely irrepressible. I think they were focused on the wrong story. Like, why the fuck were there neo-Nazis at an Anzac memorial? Like, is that not the most simp bitch thing to do? Just wait till they're all dead to, like, rear your head again? It was like Terminator 2. Fucking Arnie was... It's crazy. I don't know, it was weird, man. It's weird. Like, neo-Nazis for Anzacs. Is that like the right-wing versions of Queers for Palestine? Like, why? Why does everyone want to associate with people that want to kill them? It's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm pro-Israel. Not really, I'm just in the entertainment business and you have to. I'm worried when Cory laughs too hard at my jokes. It's like, I think I may have gone too far with a couple of these premises. I don't know. I don't want to start trouble because I'm not a violent dude. I'm 40 years old and like, it's weird. I had my 40th birthday recently and all my family were telling me of all the moments of how tough I was. And that's not how I lived that experience. Like, I remember the first time I got into a street fight. It was alongside with my cousin who's half Irish, half Polish, and 100% psycho. And I knew that I didn't have that killer instinct because I remember my cousin, he grabbed the back of this dude's shirt, pulled it over his head, and started... Oh, the fucking... Israel's done it again. They've cut me off. They've done it again! Jesus Christ!
Give it up for the last time you're going to see Sean Conway, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yes. That was fucking great. As soon as it started, I was like, fuck, where's he going to go? But he fucking turned it around, you know? Absolutely awesome. All right, guys, we're going to get your next act up here. Make some noise for Gareth. Nice.
Hello. People are like petrol. I like to sniff them and put them in my car. Yeah. This guy, he was like, there's something buried deep inside you. And I was like, well, you're not my psychiatrist. And he was like, no, I'm your gastroenterologist. Yeah. I'll never forget the first time I heard my daughter say, Daddy, I love you, because she said it to my mate Tim. Kids are a lot like credit cards, because once you've got one, you'll always be broke, and you can't use them again once you've cut them in half. And you need to make sure that they don't get stolen by my mate Tim. I told my wife that I was going to make her the happiest woman in the world. And she was like, oh, are you dying? I said, no. She goes, oh, is it a threesome with Tim? She said, will you still love me when I'm 90? And I said, of course. I already thought you were that heavy.
Gareth Knight.
Give it up for Peter Dutton's retarded brother.
Fuck.
You clapped a little bit harder, man. That's insulting, bro. Come on.
That's particularly harsh because it is his Make-A-Wish. Okay, let's get your next act up. Oh, fuck you guys. You saw him. All right. Let's get your next act up here, ladies and gentlemen. Please make some noise for Tom Bartlett. Yeah, good luck gonging Tom, you fucks.
Accessibility. They told me to break a leg before coming on stage. I was like, mate, cerebral palsy already beat you to it. All these sports stars suddenly taking a knee. My knees got taken ages ago.
The Paul's made it.
I thought you guys said I could speak. I apologize. Who likes the Eagles? Shame they're not winning. I get free public transport. Anyone know why? Because I'm on the pension, and you guys, all you guys have to pay. It sucks to be you. I feel so sorry for you. So I play wheelchair hockey. Do you know what it is? Wheelchair, of course. I like you can't play it. I like to see you guys play. You haven't been in an accident for that. Cerebral palsy is a good thing. You know why? Stand up. I can't stand up. Why do you think I'm in a chair? For shits and giggles? You are so wrong. Everyone should stand up. Everyone should. I'm not lying. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up, you fucks! He's living vicariously.
Fuck! Why you all stand up? I'm sat down. You can all sit down now. Sorry, what? Who would fight this disabled person off the stage?
All right. Give it up for Tom Bartlett, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not gonna lie, as a Freo fan, I did love that little Eagles jab. That was fucking brilliant. Tom's actually a lot like the Eagles. He can't climb a ladder. Okay. Thank you. We can all go home now. All right, let's.
And you get upset about racist jokes, you fucking hypocrite.
All right, guys, let's get your next act up here. Please make some noise for Alex Hudson.
So I'm a big fan of hip-hop, getting into my Kendrick Lamar. For those that don't know anything about Kendrick, his music's all about growing up in the hood of Compton, Los Angeles, surrounded by drugs, peer pressure, and gang violence, fucking rock and roll. But to be fair to him,
you know, I love it. You know, he raps about things, writes about things, like not being able to fall asleep at night because of gunshots, which is someone that grew up in the city of Netherlands really resonates with me on a personal level. In saying that, though, I recently did an intrastate tour of West Australia. I found myself in this beautiful little boat-speaker village called Armidale. It's beautiful. No, I slept past my bus stop. But so I got off the bus. I was wearing the bus stop at Armidale, and I was talking to this weird guy. He was only a little bit older than me at the bus stop. He was wearing sunglasses, making weird jokes about vegetarians. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm talking to this guy, he's only a little bit older than me, and eventually he starts talking to me, and he pulls out this little bag from his pocket of what I now know was crystal meth. However, I'm what's known on the spectrum as a fuckwit, so I didn't know that at the time. So my honest to God first thought was, who the fuck brings Himalayan rock salt? I thought he was going to smash the other one in his other pocket, he's going to make a snack. It's actually true. No, I love my generation though, because not just because they offer me drugs on the street, but there's something about my generation. It's really common in the older generations. Kind of skip the guys in the middle, and it's well and truly back with my generation, and that's conspiracy theories. So I recently, this guy at uni the other day, he came up to me, and he goes, "I've got a theory." I was like, "Oh right, okay." He goes, "9/11." He goes, "9/11. I reckon that shit was on purpose." I was like, "Well, yes." What would have been interesting if he came up to me and went, 9/11. I reckon that was on accident. That would have been a strange one.
The self-gong. Alex Hudson with the rare self-gong, you know what I mean?
The second plane has just hit his set.
All right, guys, we have 5 more acts in the show, ladies and gents. Let's get your next one up. Make some noise for Dan Ward.
Hey guys, I'd just like to start the set by acknowledging all those neo-Nazis that booed on Anzac Day. Yeah, all fuckwits, past, present, and emerging. How do we have neo-Nazis in 2025? Seriously. Honestly, after like Malcolm X, American History X, DMX gave us X, gonna give it to you? Nah, not on my watch. No one seems to have a problem with like the welcome to your suburbs sign. Like I've never seen a neo-Nazi like just fucking trying to rip down the welcome to Midlands. I have, but different circumstances. 2 fun facts I found out about the Welcome to Country recently. You want to hear them? 2 fun facts? So they've been, Welcome to Country's been a part of Indigenous culture for thousands of years, just recently brought into like mainstream culture by Qantas. Makes sense. Qantas has a gay CEO and the gays have always been more welcoming. Like, hello, welcome to our country. We don't have the funny dance, that's New Zealand. Second fun fact I found out is not all welcome to countries are verbal. Some are physical. Oh well, I don't care for your boos. I've seen what you cunts have cheered. Good night.
All right, fucking A. 2 self-gongs in a row, ladies and gentlemen. You have officially broken the axe, so good on you.
I like the way you put your plate up too, madam, in the front row. You just you don't want to be missed either. You're like, no, I'm expressing my displeasure and I want you to feel shit about yourself when I do it, cunt. Good, that's what we want here. I appreciate it.
Reminds me of my wife. All right, next person. Let's get your next act up here, ladies and gents. Make some noise for David Callen.
Alright, you fucking going cunts, you alright?
No, I'm Scottish, but I just passed my citizenship recently. I'm trying to blend in. Alright, that's me, man. Trying to fucking go out, got the passport and stuff. Can vote. You go on Saturday, vote and everything. Get a sausage and get forced to vote in the name of democracy. have to do a bit of reading up. I've been trying to catch up on some current affairs then. One of the things I was reading about was that, you know, that social media ban they're bringing in for under 16s. Have you seen that? They're banning all under 16s from social media. And when I was reading that, I was like, oh, that's terrible news for pedos. You know? Just how they're gonna... They're gonna find their victims and stuff. These are the things no one thinks about, bringing in new laws, don't they? How it's gonna affect everyone in society. So just, if you know a pedo tonight, like that one, then...
He's pretending to be a lollipop man!
You gotta think outside the box, don't you? Get them in somehow, but... No, that was it. Just if you know a pedo, then, you know, they might be a bit sad tonight. Just give them a little pat on the back or something. Yeah. I feel like I was gonna... Oh, it's you, it's the guy that put it up, of course. Another pedo. There we go. I feel like pedos are the last group of people that you can safely assume gender for as well. Right, I said pat him on the back. Right, no woman's gonna be like, sorry, excuse me, women can actually be pedos as well. And they're like, no, it was him. It was, there's not even any they, them pedos. Right, the only time you'd use they, them when it comes to pedos is if you were like, look at them over there. All the guys that are pedos. Like, that's it. I do appreciate it's a hard sell trying to get you to sympathise with pedos, but we'll fucking get there eventually. There's always too many in, that's the problem, that's it.
Give it up for David Callen. And what's actually funny about him talking about pedos is he has the most rapey van I've ever seen in my life. And now it's making sense. You know what I mean? I'm like, you don't sell ice cream normally, you know? But, you know, for David Callen, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we've got 3 more acts for this bracket, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to rip through them, and I need you to put your hands together and make this act feel very welcome. So start at the back, bring it towards the front, start some applause. Please welcome to the stage, Babin Bunn!
Guys, as you can see, I'm an immigrant. So bear with me because my English is not that good. Well, my comedy is not that good either. Because I specialize in delivering foods, not the jokes. Coming to Australia was a huge shock to me, geographically, because back in my country, all we have is mountains after mountains. But Australia is flat as fuck. Australia is so flat, the highest thing in here are meth heads and those homeless guys in traffic lights. Australia is so flat, the first thing that came to my mind was, wow, it must be so easy to get laid in here. Because back in my country, the nearest pussy is behind the mountain. You have to hike 2 hours through the snow, freezing, just to get laid. And it's not even worth it, because by the time you get there, the pussy is frozen solid. You have to thaw it out before you can do anything. Thawing is a big part of our foreplay. Like the girl goes and sit on top of the toaster and turn it on for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the guy is just doing headstand on the side. Because he just hiked 2 hours, all his blood is in his legs and there's not enough blood for erection. Right? And once that pussy starts dripping some water,
I'm so intrigued after that sentence, though.
And you start hearing that sizzling sound. And the whole room smells like a rotten fish.
All right, Babin Bunn, you guys liked that. Oh, fair enough.
That was a bit of a journey, I'm not going to lie. I was watching the faces of some of the women, and they're like, if I put my plate up, is this racist? But I don't know. What did you think, Shinny?
It was fucking something. I think it's an electrical hazard, actually, with dripping water on the toaster, but surely that would...
The old Himalaya, they call him.
Okay. All right, we have 2 more acts left, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your next one up here. Please make some noise for Taha!
Hi. So I'm from Estonia. I've been here for a year now, and I've noticed Australian people are really nice. A little too nice. People keep telling me that this accent is really cool, which I know is bullshit because I had a lady come up to me after a gig and tell. Woo! Thanks.
Answer it.
Right before the punchline.
Just a reminder to take your Ozempic.
So my name is Taha, I'm from Estonia. And I've been here for a year now. And people tell me that this accent sounds cool, and I know it's bullshit because this lady came up to me after a gig. Nope. And she told me I sound like the fucking vampire from Hotel Transylvania. The fucking vampire. That's fucking bullshit. Fuck off. Give me a gun. Nah. I was in Melbourne, and in Melbourne, like, there's huge posters in every tram stop that say a tram weighs around 30 rhinos. Apparently people are getting hit left and right by trams, and they're like, hey, we need to tell them that trams are heavy in rhinos. Like, oh, fuck, here, I was thinking trams weigh only 20 rhinos, but fuck me sideways if they ain't 30 rhinos. Like, usually I'm walking down the street, not really minding getting hit by a tram, but now that I know it's 30 rhinos, I'll be so much more careful. Imagine going to the doctor's office and the doctor asks you, hey, how much do you weigh? And you go, I weigh around 33.2 million ants. He would immediately think you're fucking autistic. Apparently in England they have a like equivalent thing to getting hit by a bus, and it's 96 Boris Johnsons on a bicycle. Now that's fun for us Europeans. For you guys it would be like 87 fucking Clive Palmers on an e-scooter, but yeah. So I was at work and I saw a sticker that said racism stops with me. So if I stop being racist, that's it? Am I the last racist standing? And how the fuck did you know where I work to come put that sticker up for me to read it? Yeah, but it's tough for me to do racist jokes. Because I sound like the fucking vampire from Hotel Transylvania. It doesn't go very good. It's pretty bad. Any of you guys smoke? Okay, fuck off. You guys see, cigarette packages have these pictures on them. People with their diseases, they have holes in their throat, fucked up toes, gangrene, all the disgusting shit. I'm just wondering, who the fuck is casting these people? Who is modeling for cigarette packages? like imagine going to the hospital and the doctor's like, ew, that's disgusting. Hey, you ever thought about being in a Marlboro commercial?
Taha, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yeah. I'll give him a go. All right.
So would Putin.
All right, that leaves us with your final act for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We're here. Round of applause for yourselves for fucking making it through, sticking it out. Let's get him on stage. Your last act, Chris Pachillo.
How are we going, folks? Having a good night? Fuck yes, it's so amazing to be in Australia. Although I did have a bit of trouble fitting in with you people at first, eh? Because you do believe a few odd things, eh? Like, in this country, it's lucky if a bird takes a shit on you. Have you heard this? Insane people. Back in South Africa, it just never felt lucky to be caught and held down by an ostrich. And I have been here 10 years, right? It's supposed to be lucky if a bird takes a shit on you. I cannot find one on Tinder willing to christen me. But this is a wonderful country. This is a magical place, you know. Like, magical shit happens to you here. You know, like, I was out at the pub the other day just drinking a beer, and I saw in the wild a free-range bald vagina. Dudes, it was incredible. I have been with the same woman for 15 years, right? At this point, shaven vaginas are like mythical creatures to me. Honestly, it's like Bigfoot's mustier cousin, Big Flap. You know,
the sash crotch.
Dudes, I had no idea. I was like, is it real? I kept sliding up and down the bench. This shaven vagina did not break eye contact with me once. It was incredible. Like, it was painted by Leonardo da Vinci himself. Like, it was the Vagina Lisa. It was incredible. It was spiritual, guys. And I learned so much about myself on that day. You know? Like before that, I had no idea that my eyes actually had a zoom function. But I could see every dimple on every labia. It was fucking incredible. The waiter came up to me and goes, "Sir, is something wrong with your chicken wings?" You know? You haven't taken a bite out of any of them, but you've licked the sauce of all of them. I don't understand. What's going on here? I get it. Look, ladies, you know, there are a lot of ladies who've been flashed, and it's not great. And as a victim, I've got to say, it is my favorite crime. Oh man, South Africa was wild though, man. Like my mom once caught me smoking a cigarette, right? She, as punishment, made me smoke a whole box, you know, just to teach me to keep up with her and Dad, you know. It's wild, man. Like, and they used to prescribe smoking to pregnant women. Have you heard this? Yeah. True story, man. But they no longer prescribe smoking to pregnant women because now we have safer ways to abort. But everyone reckons smoking causes cancer, but I'm like, who reckons this? You know, it's always these pussy nerds doing pussy nerd research, you know?
Yeah, you fucking coward cancer scientists! Give it up for all the acts, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the Gong Show. Fucking a lot of fun. What we're going to do now is we're going to invite all the finalists back on stage. So everyone that made it through, come back up, you beautiful people. Here we go. Round of applause while they get here, guys. Come on, let's get them up. All right, hurry up. How the fuck does this take an hour? All right. Okay. So hang on. Everyone, face the crowd. Let them show you. The guy on the left is Tom's carer, so he's not actually involved. But good on you. Thanks for coming, mate. Looking like every unemployed fucking tradesman ever. All right. Sorry, brother. I'll get through. This. I don't know why I pinned this on you. Sorry, mate. This is your finalists, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, one of you go over on that side. Come on, make some room. Here we go. All right. Fuck yes. The finals, ladies and gents. So what I'll get him to do is turn around and face the wall now, right? I'm going to point to one of these people. If you want them to win the money, please make as much noise as possible. If you don't want them to win the money, just shut the fuck up, all right? And we'll pick one person and one person each. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise if you think this person should win. Right. Make some noise for this person. Right. We're all gonna just not go home with any money then, okay? This person. This person. This person.
I just love the self-awareness.
And the fact that it's short makes us so much sadder for some reason. Let's go kick rocks, kid. This person here. This person here. Alright, we're gonna have to kick a few people out. So, this person again. Alright, so see you later. That was. Fuck, you clapped the first time. And then within that time, you changed your mind. Fucking amazing. All right, this person. This person. This person. Did somebody bring a fax machine in here? All right, God, Tabo's flaking out. All right, fuck off, Tabo. Good on you. All right, 3 people left, ladies and gents. These are your finalists. Let's vote for one person and one person only. This person here. This person here. And this person here. All right, let's go. 3rd place, Tom Bartlett, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. me hear some cash, baby! Gotcha, mate.
Just top up that NDIS funding with $50, mate.
Well, I mean, what? He's not going to spend it on parking, is he? All right, let's get... Fuck off! We're friends, you dog, all right? Worst thing is, he's definitely a better driver than I am, all right? Second place, Sean the Big Dog Conway, ladies and gentlemen. And first place, $350, Sean Tate Middleton, sorry. Got a quick photo somewhere. Fuck yes. These two, they're in the same weight division. I love these guys, you know what I mean? You guys ever seen the movie, like, Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito? It's like them, but they're both Danny DeVito. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the Gong. Now, round of applause for all the acts one more time. This has been a lot of fun. Give it up for your host, Cory, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. He's been here, cracking the bunnies. My name's Christian. You guys have been a great crowd. Thank you for coming, guys. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, that has concluded our show. Jesus, almost getting taken all night, being taken out by that single door. Sean, you got the money. You got some money. What place?
Second. But I think I got robbed because me and Tate look exactly the same.
Yeah, they got confused as to who they're voting.
I was robbed, I tell you. But I'm happy with 100. That pays a little bit of the rent.
Yeah, that's it. Gets you a
But
vote.
he's a real champ tonight. Fucking
Yeah,
first win.
let's forget about you. Let's chat to Tom. Tom, you killed it, bro.
Yeah.
All night, I saw it in your eyes. You're telling me you got these new jokes. You're so proud of your jokes. And to watch you come out and kill it is honestly means the world to me, brother.
Thank you.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
I was shocked when I got it. I was like, oh, here we go.
Sick. Is there anyone at home you want to shout out?
This guy.
This guy? What's your name, brother?
I'm Ollie. Tom Sport, Kara. I'm a bit nervous. Never done comedy before, so standing up there, I was pissed my pants. But
Have you seen Tom do stand-up before?
I haven't actually. He blew me out of the water. He was telling me his jokes before, and before we got here, he's pretty good, pretty creative.
What do you think's in the pipelines next for Tom?
I think Tom, what were we discussing? We were
I
talking about.
I want to try and get my own, not my own show, but I want to get some more gigs.
Yeah?
More gigs.
Like, I've been talking to Tabo a lot about how I can change my jokes around. So I only started about a week ago. Like, seeing if I can change it around.
Well, I reckon we can get you some more gigs, brother.
Yeah.
I'll put you down in Mad Cow. We'll get your name out to a few other places. We'll get you some gigs.
Cool.
Spend that money wisely, brother. Don't spend it all at once. Shots. Good work, Tom. Good work, Sean. Let's get out of here and see what everyone is doing. I'm so glad that door is now behind me. Hello, guys. How are we? We are live on the internet. Are you allowed to be on the internet?
No, I'm not allowed. Lily's allowed.
Are you on witness protection?
She's looking at me, mate, yeah.
Yeah, she's better for camera. Yeah, you get taken to El Salvador. We better not put you on camera. Exactly. How did you like the show?
Loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Do you just come here often?
We
do.
Yeah. Old mate said the same joke again.
Which one?
The host.
Oh, yeah, it's Shin.
Keanu Reeves said the same
Oh,
joke.
yeah. Shin says the same jokes every week. It's ridiculous. We tried to have a word, but he got angry. Anyway, who was your favourite on the night?
The winner. The winner.
Yeah. I love that. What about you, brother? Who's your favourite?
The autistic guy is pretty good. He spit some riddles. Great chat. Do you know what I mean? What more can I say? Brilliant. A man of the people. Do you know what I'm saying? A man of the people.
What would you say to anybody that wants to come and check out the Comedy Lounge in future?
Live your fucking dreams, do what you gotta do, and just get involved. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Go and be about it. Live your fucking best life. Do you know what I'm saying?
I love that, mate.
No, good to you, man.
What was your name?
Roscoe.
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 Shout out Roscoe.
Shout out Roscoe. Old Tate.
Oh, so let's keep on keeping on. Who's in the foyer? Who's in the foyer? Oh, Idmma! What's happening? Oh, hey.
You've caught me. I was running
I
away.
gave your intro. Oh, hey.
Before he was twerking early. When he was twerking earlier on stage or something.
How do you think you went?
Oh, I bombed horrifically, bro. It was like when Obama sent
a Muslim
the
bombing?
drones. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like, honestly, it's like, what is it? It's like when Obama sent like the drones to my country. Like I was reliving my relative's death or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've had a great week so far. You've MC'd
I
some shows,
MC'd.
you've done some spots, you did the gong. Have you got any more spots this weekend?
I
or
think
have
I
you
have
checked out?
one. I think I have one again this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Or something. I do have a show coming up at the Recabite.
Yeah.
That one's fun. I like that one. That's a paid one too.
What is it, this mic technique? Who
I don't
taught
know.
you this?
You told me to do that. My first gig. You're like,
This is
hold it-
good. This
Yeah,
is good.
you told me to hold it like this, which is weird that you had
There's
to.
about like 8 pros I could call over now to say you
But-
can learn from this woman.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I am. That's like I'm just better naturally or something.
You're
In
learning so much in the way of
different
becoming a
way.
comedian. You just gotta learn to be funny.
I know. Samesies. Honestly, it's our
I know.
shared goal.
Oh, I just preach.
You just preach the
I
good
do a
word.
TEDx talk.
You do look like you'd have like a money laundering church or something.
I mean, you're not supposed to know about that, but
No, you're definitely giving like evangelical cult leader. Like in 30 years, we're gonna hear about your 28 kids.
is it a cult if we've never committed war crimes? I don't know.
I mean, you tried to recruit me. I can't lie, and I said no. You're like, I need the grants, Idmma.
Yeah, I need the grants.
But
I
I
need the diversity booking for my cult.
You
It's
did,
crazy.
but no.
Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it before I
Yeah,
get
go
myself
get a pro.
cancelled. There's got to be more comics here. Oh, yes, Tabo's here. Tabo hates these interviews. And we got Tabo one more time before he leaves. Let's go, because I know you love these interviews.
Well, actually, hang on. I was okay. I was happy with myself, but the real star of the show is right there.
Oh, yeah, we've already interviewed
Fuck.
him.
Shit. He'll do it again.
We're back with Tom one more time. He's killing it. Final words, Tom.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome. I love that. Alrighty, well, everyone is gone. So we're going to wrap these interviews up. We're going to come back here behind the tech desk. We don't have Tommy here this week. So you've got me to do the sign-off behind the desk. I need a haircut so bad. Subscribe to my OnlyDans so I can afford a haircut. Like and subscribe to this channel, everything in between, and have check out all of our most recent videos on YouTube. There's some fun ones. There's the jokes you've never heard, and comment. Tell us what you want to see more of. Tell us what you want to see less of. Just engage with us, and we'll give you